Oh yeah.
What's going on, people? My name's Timmy Joe, making videos about computer parts, on the internet. But today on the program, not exactly going to be a popular video or one that's going to get many views at first, I don't think, but I've run into this problem more than once, and I haven't found a proper video solution, and I thought it would be a good one for like those evergreen clicks, because people will have this problem in the future with Chrome. Well, let me show you. We got Chrome over here. Open it up and black screen. Nothing's working. What's wrong with Chrome? Why is it doing this? I use Chrome on a day-to-day basis. I can't have a black screen in Chrome, and you can tell, you see I've got my cursor there, or if I pull down, it's working. It's just not showing, which leads you to wonder what's going on here. There are some other black screen issues with Chrome, but it's typically hardware acceleration, which means Chrome actually uses your GPU to display itself properly to run multiple video streams, so it's using your hardware in order to, gussy things up, make things faster. And this has happened to me before in the past, where I got this black screen, and I thought it was my Windows install. I thought maybe it was the driver, but we've done display driver uninstaller, we've done things from scratch here, and I've had no real help, no real fixes here. But I believe I have the fix. I believe. We're going to hope we find the fix here, because it's a very specific set of circumstances that will put this in motion, and I don't know, unless you have the exact same problem I'm having, if my solution will work for you, but let me explain a little further. So we have the ASRock Phantom Gaming here. Zoom in there, do a little ISO bump. There we go. A nice card sent to me directly from ASRock, and then I have the Thick 2 from XFX, both 5600 XT cards. There we go. Put the IS, there we go. And what happened was I got both these cards in for review, and I wanted to do a little side-by-side comparison on some of these models. I started with the XFX version first because I hadn't played with one of these cards yet, but I just played with an ASRock card, 5500 XT. So thought, I'll give them, this one, the first go. Plugged it in, everything works fine. Did some testing, did some stuff. Then I flipped over to the ASRock card, getting the black screen. So I'm wondering, is the card broken? Well, no, I've run into this problem before, and once I did a little bit more research, I kind of figured out that this is something that can happen. So if you have a video card installed in your system, fresh drivers installed or not, it will work. And then what might happen from time to time, because this is going to be a pretty rare situation, but let's say you had, I don't know, an RX 580 or a 1060 or something like that. I've had this happen with NVIDIA cards before. Here, real life scenario. You have a 1070 Ti like I do in this system here, and that's an EVGA version. It's got a water block on it now, but I used to have just the EVGA version in there, and then I got a 1070 Ti titanium, it's an MSI Twin Frozer version, and I was like, that's a good looking card. I want that card in my system. I swapped in the same class of card, but a completely different version of the 1070 Ti. This exact problem happens. So for some reason, Chrome specifically isn't resetting some values that allow it to use hardware acceleration based on the new card you put in. And you can DDU, driver uninstall, reinstall the drivers from scratch. It's not going to fix your Chrome issue. You can even uninstall Chrome. And I'm hoping I didn't go far enough last time, but unless you go and get rid of every single file from the Chrome install, it doesn't seem to be easy to just uninstall and then reinstall and it works again. And I'll show you that this is hardware acceleration, a hardware acceleration problem, but quickly before that, of course, I did take the ASRock Phantom Gaming here, put it in another system to make sure that it wasn't the hardware, and here it is loaded up on a completely different system with a pretty new install of Windows. Works absolutely fine. So we know it's not the card causing the issue, it's the software causing the issue, and I can prove this even further by if I X out, put my mouse over where the X, it goes away. Now I went into Chrome and made a shortcut on my desktop, and you can actually add dash disable GPU at the end of the shortcut target, and then when you do that, lo and behold, Chrome opens up just like normal, except for GPU acceleration is no longer working, which means even though this is a 9900K system, Chrome relies quite heavily on GPU acceleration for 4K video streaming, for loading a whole bunch of images, high-res images and stuff like that. And it's one of the browsers that does this, I think, the most. It's known to be a memory hog, and it's gonna grab some resources from your dedicated graphics card if it can. So turning this off, I've done this before to fix the problem. All of a sudden, YouTube videos get out of sync and then go really fast, and all of a sudden you got a whole bunch of tabs open and they're acting really funny. So disabling GPU acceleration in Chrome is only going to be a detriment to you if you use Chrome like everyone else does, like for websites and on there's going to be some graphically intense stuff that Chrome's going to want to do. So disabling it is not the fix here. So I'm going to swap over to the XFX real quick just to show you that it does in fact work with this card. This was the first card I installed, and then we'll switch back to here. And I think I have the solution this time, and that'll help you guys out there if you ever run into this problem specifically. So give me a second, I'll swap this guy over. So you see that we have the thick installed from XFX, and when I go ahead and open up Chrome, we have no issues, no black screen whatsoever. So this is a weird problem, but I can't exactly figure out why it's happening. So let's go ahead and, don't flip card. Let's go ahead and install the ASRock card, and we'll see if we can't get this fixed up and achieve a proper screen in, Google Chrome. All right, we got the Phantom back in there, and well, sure, we still have the issue. Let's check it out. Black screen. So, there's definitely an issue here. This card works fine with Chrome, that card does not. And like I said, I had this exact same scenario happen with two different 1070 Ti's, and this might pop up, because maybe your 1060 dies, your 1070 dies, and you go on Craigslist and you find, I was happy with that card. It sucks that it died. You buy the, an exact same class of card, but maybe not the exact same model, or maybe you're a tech reviewer and you're like, swapping video cards out all the time, and you're wondering what the hell's going on with my Chrome. A very important part of a lot of people's lives here. So we're gonna go ahead and see if we can't fix that today by deleting some files in Chrome on the lower level of things, and then hoping they regenerate. And again, I tried uninstalling Chrome last time this happened, and it did not fix, and nothing I tried fixed this. So I'm hoping I finally got some information that will actually help fix this. All right, so once I started Googling black screen after GPU change, instead of just Chrome has black screen or Chrome hardware acceleration problems, I came upon this Reddit thread that actually I think will help us solve the issues. Fingers crossed. So it's saying to go to, of course, users, and then go into your user, and then go into app data, which is right here. And then here, we'll make this a little smaller. There we go. App data, local, and then we should find a shader cache. Wait, local, Google, sorry. Google, I'm putting it on the screen for you anyways. And then we got Chrome, user data, and there we should have shader cache, and then GPU cache. Boom! So this is all the information that Google stored for the shader cache, which, if you know what that is, it's like a way of caching some regularly used things in order to access them faster. You may, if you've ever played with like a newer emulator, like Wii U emulator, you see it creating a shader cache, or a PS3 emulator. It's because it needs to get a lot of textures and put them in a spot that's very easy for it to grab, so that the next time you run it, it's a lot smoother. That's what GPU acceleration is kind of doing here. So we have all these folders in here, and then it says straight up, delete them. Delete everything in there, and you might want to, well, back it up. So we'll put a copy of it on the desktop just in case. But we're going to close, well, all versions of Chrome, yeah, we're going to go ahead and just delete everything in this folder. Poof! It's gone. So now we relaunch Chrome, and it works! Booyah! So that was the underlying problem. So if you're having issues, you need to go to your PC on your C drive, go to users, your username, Then go to app data, local, Google, Chrome, user data, shader cache, GPU cache. Make a backup of that folder just in case. And then, as you see, once you delete everything in that folder, it goes ahead and recreates and, checks the settings again. And obviously, when you delete Chrome, even if I clicked like anything in there that said like delete all my stuff, because when you uninstall a program, it doesn't uninstall everything. A lot of user data gets left behind. Well, obviously, I wasn't looking far enough, and this was being left behind. So the next time I installed Chrome, it just went and looked in this folder again and grabbed the files or the text, the shader cache that it shouldn't be using for this specific model of graphics card, or they're having problems. So if you go ahead and delete that, it absolutely fixes everything. And that was a 10-minute video I just made in order to give you some information. So I'm at Watch Timmy Joe, Instagram, Twitter. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video and maybe a little more background into this problem I've been having and how I solved it. And I know this isn't going to be the greatest video or anything. I hope you guys are being safe out there. But in this time of when I actually got a hold of an answer for something, it's totally worth spreading it around the internet so the next guy that has the problem has a proper solution, because I wasn't finding it until I Googled the right things. But I will hopefully, put the search information that will get this the solution to more people out there if they're having the same issue. So at Watch Timmy Joe, Instagram, Twitter. Look forward to reviews on the Phantom Gaming 5600 and the THIC 2. This guy here is actually pretty awesome because out of the gate it has the faster memory and the proper BIOS. It's like literally written on the box, where this guy doesn't. So you have to do a little bit of work in order to get this guy running as fast as this guy. But we'll talk about that in another video. Thank you very much for watching. Be safe out there, guys. Keep it sleazy. I'm gonna spin the fan a freaking again.